Alright, should be live now. Just check. Yeah, looks good. Looks pretty good. We're doing a little bit of puzzle rush to get started. Because why not? Make sure my audio, don't want to have any echoing. Okay. I'd like to get over 50. If I can break my old record, that'd be pretty cool. Let's go here. Back rank. Back rank. Just a little sneaky one. Hello there, Demos. Unfortunately, I'm going to be doing just a little bit of puzzle rush to get started, but I'll be playing viewers a bit later. Okay. Checkmate. Ooh, I like this one. Checkmate. The old pony boomerang. I saw your challenge. I'm not accepting it yet, though. Here we go. Another backwards pony. Whoops. Gotta push pawns. I guess it's just this. It's a fork. Okay. If I go here, 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 chuck, and I promote with chuck. Okay, this looks like an unstoppable threat. I am live, right? I think I'm live. I should probably check. Okay, looks like I am live. I just can't see. Is anyone in the chat? Oh, hello, Edward. I am live. Excellent. I'm doing alright, thanks, yeah. Have you had New Year's yet? Guess it depends where you are in the world. Probably, so how far ahead? Australia's 10 hours ahead, so Australia would have had New Year's. Sakmat. Okay, looks like a check and then a mate on e6. Check, 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 check. Mate in one. Okay, supposedly I can now see YouTube chat. This looks like a nice fork. Check, check, and then win the game. Alright, so far the puzzle rush is not going so bad. Here, here, here. I don't see a way to stop it. Okay, fair enough. I guess that does stop it for a little bit. Check. What? Okay, check. queen blocks, then I check. Check. I mean, this is kind of forced, right? Now I go here. Wait, knight e3, king e1, knight c2. I can win a rook. But I'm still down lots of material. Ah, you sack the queen. That's nice. Okay. Here. And then this and this. Wow, the ponies are making a really weird little box, yeah? This will be covered. This is covered by this guy. It's very funky. Ooh, is this a mating net? Ah, it's a mating net. Bishop e7. Bishop e7. Do him in. That's dirty. Okay, check. Blocking means nothing. You sidestep it. Then there's queen d6. And then, yeah, blocking does nothing. So if the king moves up, check. Maybe I should be playing queen in and take the bishop with a check. Okay, takes. I think it's just a free piece, right? What's the material? Material count is white is down a piece, but has 2 extra pawns, so it should be winning. I guess. I mean, I don't see any other moves. Okay. Okay, sack. If this rook takes, I take here and then go queen g1. If this rook takes, I take here, the king moves over. I check, the rook blocks, and then I take here with a mate. Oh wait, no, I can't. No, I take with the queen with mate. Okay. Okay, looks like bishop g6. And then if king here, I have bishop here. And if the king steps over, I take the queen. Okay, is this check e4? Oh, maybe it's check queen h7. King g3, queen h3, mate. Oh, very nice. And if here king g3, then e4. No, if king g3, then queen g, yeah. Queen g1. Ooh, hit him. Look, it's the right triangle, guys. It's the right triangle. Seems like it's pretty walled out. What is this? This is very weird. Okay, let's say I take it here. Takes here, takes. That's no good. So if I go takes here, takes here, check here. Push here. I think the king can stop the 2 pawns. Okay. Queen takes here. King c5. Wait, maybe it is. Hold on. Is it actually? Wait, queen takes here. No, that's stupid. Maybe it's takes. Oh wait, yeah. Takes, rook h1. And then, but then there's king here. Oh, so then I guess it's check. And then this takes, and then check. Yeah. The bishop was not involved at all. Poor bishop. Okay, is it one of these ones? This is like a classic. Check and knight g5. Everyone's favorite. Seems pretty good. I somehow need to get over here. So this. I think this is the first one that I'm feeling a bit unsure about. What's the material count? Actually, it's pretty good for black. So, I mean, this seems like the natural move. Point is that any discovered check, I just capture the queen. And if the queen goes here, then I guess I can check. If the king steps up, then knight c6. But it could also be queen g4. But queen g4, at least they have bishop h5. Queen f3, bishop f3. I can play knight c6, probably. I'm a bit better, but they have pass pawn. So I guess it has to be this. Unless it's just something stupid like king e7. Actually, king e7 looks really strong. King e7 is what I would play in a game, and it just looks really good. Nah, that'd be so dumb. King e7 does look great there. Just rook f8 is coming. And white can't play rook f1. Okay, let's say king e7, queen h5. I kind of have to take that, right? And then, yeah, it's no different. So maybe bishop g4 has to be played first. And then after queen f4. But queen f4... Queen f4, we can go back to queen h3. Yeah, maybe this is okay. I don't know. I'm really unsure. Even if the king ends up on c4, I don't know what's going on. Ugh, this is a nightmare of a puzzle. Like, I prefer the position, like, here. This one. This looks quite okay. Anyone have any ideas? These are currently my two considerations. Bishop g4, king e7. I don't really know what else to do. The thing is, white doesn't even actually have a threat. No, man, we're not higher rated. That doesn't mean you guys can't come up with ideas. You gotta believe. Just try and be creative. We're in the candidate moves process. Just trying to find anything that looks reasonable. Because when something's so weird like this, probably there's just some move that we're missing. Some like obviously good move. You would get this wrong? Come on, guys. Let's just make some suggestions. Like anything. Anything. Your wildest suggestions. We'll take a look at it. These are my two moves at the moment, king e7 and bishop g4. On king e7, the main concern I have is queen h5 going into a drawn endgame. But I quite like queen d6 here. And queen takes f7. I like the look of this position. But it also might just be about equal. And then my problem with bishop g4 is that on queen f4, queen h3, and king c4, I don't see a follow-up. So we either have to find some improvement to these lines, or come up with something new from the start. Hey, Chess Fortnite. Chess Fortnite, maybe you can figure out what's going on here. These are currently the two moves that I've looked at. We've been on this puzzle for like 5 minutes now, probably. Maybe not 5 minutes, but a while. It's been a while. And we haven't really gone anywhere. Pretty sure it's only a few hours away from midnight in India, right? It's like 8:30 or something. I don't know. Something crazy. king g7. King g7 is suicidal, actually. Yeah, it's 840, yeah. I mean, knight c6 looks pretty natural. But then just bishop here and just... there's nothing. Maybe knight. There's knight d7 and then like here, and then like king d8 and rook here. Like this is the kind of position where yeah, I want to play it in a game, but I don't see a killer solution. There's a couple decent looking moves, you know? Okay, let's go back to this line. Maybe there's b5. It just seems ridiculous. You like king e7 too? Yeah, king e7's my move, but always one of the two ones I was considering. It was like bishop g4 or king e7, but king e7, my problem is queen h5, and I don't see what to do after this. Would anyone get this in the game? This looks like a Traxler attack, actually. So I think it's quite possible. If queen f4 isn't bishop e2... Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Okay, so maybe they have to go... Oh, wait, they can't go. They have to go queen f1. They have to go queen f1. Yeah, that's a very good point. Or maybe if here, maybe they can't go queen g3 because then we trade and take the bishop. So they have to go queen f1. And then maybe king e7's much stronger because there's no more queen h5. And then there's rook f8. It might be some combo idea. Because getting them to play queen f1's a big improvement for black. Because the queen's very passive there. Yeah, I think this is good enough. I think this is good enough. Oh, okay. Well, the engine just decided to be stupid. Let's take a look at the solutions. That was an interesting one. Okay, so they played this. King e7 is good. It's a good move. But yes, queen h5 is the refutation, so to say. Because we end up with this forced endgame. And still black is preferable, but not quite as good. And then on bishop g4, I didn't like this position. Because I like this, there's even maybe king c4, but the bishop e2 is a nice spot. Only winning move. Very nice. And picking up the queen. So good job from Max. And also queen f1, now king e7, and rook f1, rook f8 is crushing. So that's actually quite a cool one. That's a cool puzzle. Okay, let's go back. You like the channel and you're a British viewer? You want to run 1v1? Yeah, we can play a game in a second. I'd like to get we can get past 50 and then I'll get the game. Let's see. Check. If here, then then what? I guess it's check and then here. The double check. Rook g7, rook g8, yeah. Here. No, maybe not. Aha, it's here. That's actually really, really cute. Here, 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 and then go back and get the queen. And if you go to the back rank at any point, you drop the rook. Loose pieces drop off, you guys. Loose pieces drop off. Is this mate? I think I have to play this first, otherwise they block. But if I check, and then check, then it's checkmate. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, looks like it. You saw that fast? Well, I don't know. I think it was just looking at the forcing line. But thank you. Check. Check. Well, that's just mate, isn't it? Is this just mate? Damn, the queen is a powerful woman. She is indeed. I think that's just a mate, right? Yeah. Yeah. Check. No, probably not. Maybe it's something stupid like king d2. Right? What's up, Dev? I would say long time. Actually, is it a long time? I think there might have been another Dev that came in one of the other days. But it has been, if that was the case, then yeah, it's been a while, Dev. But yeah, I'm good. Not much has been up, to be honest. It's just gonna be New Year's. I mean, New Year's just another year. That was you? Okay, sorry. I couldn't remember the second part of the username. Okay, check here. Probably king d2. Yeah, I mean that's my main idea, but we might as well look at the forcing one. I said long time that time, yeah? Yeah, it's because it was a long time that time. Oh wait, is it here king and then it might be bishop d4 and then king d2 after. Because I think the problem is if I play king d2 here, then there's king b1. But then they just transpose, don't they? The bishop d4 is more forcing. The idea is that the promotion, we play check, and then after the king steps here, we take the queen. And then take the rook. Yeah, it has to be a check first, yeah. But then what's wrong with king d2? There must be something wrong with it, right? Maybe it's this? Something crazy? He promotes its mate? I don't think it's mate, but it's pretty good. But yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be the check. Oh, hold on a second. Can they play this? No, it doesn't. Yes, they can. Maybe they can. Can they play knight c3 here? Yeah. I've looked at that line chess fortnight. Can they play knight c3? Check and then king b1 and there's not a good follow? Because if king d2, there's this? Why not, Nicholas? Is that... I swear I've seen you around. Have you got like multiple accounts or something? I honestly don't mind. You can watch my stream on as many accounts as you want. Do they have knight c3? Here. Oh, and then... Oh, wait, no, maybe they don't, because I have rook c3. And if king b2, then rook c8. I take the rook and stop promotion. And if king b1, then king d2 again. And the bishop is then blocking. right? I think rook c3. I'm winning here. King b1, king d2. Promotes rook c1, king a2, rook a1. Okay, well they didn't even play the testing line, but okay, it looks like there's something going on with this square seeing a lot of stuff. They're currently threatening this. The simplest one? Yeah. I think it's also the most critical, though. It probably is the most important. Like, if you don't see that one, then none of it's going to work, right? Why can't I just take a free pawn? Am I stupid? Like, I'm just up 3 pawns. That seems pretty good, no? And if this, then I just protect the pawn. Last time you were here, we played a Vienna. And a year ago, we played a puzzle battle. What the hell? Fair enough. Wait, was that the Vienna that I played like 2 days ago? Surely just take the rook? Yeah, I don't really understand this puzzle. No, I mean, might as well look at this nonsense stuff as well. But I don't think it goes anywhere. Like, there's no other good move. I don't get it, really. Okay. And then take the pawn. And then protect it? Okay, well, that was a ridiculous puzzle. I don't understand what they were trying to achieve there. Can I check? Rook c6, b6, queen c6, is there rook b7? Yeah, there was, but we just protect the pawn. We just saved the pawn. Okay. Bishop h2, queen h4? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm looking at. But then there might be this, and then, like, bishop h3. Might be one of those, some of this business. Happy New Year? Happy New Year to you, Ahmed. Or Atif. Does it take it? Okay, check here. I mean, we're very close to 50. I think my record on this account's 51. Knight h2, queen h4 has some knight f3, yeah. Bishop h2 here, bishop g1. But what if they just play bishop g4? What if they just play bishop g4? Check, bishop h3. I think this is the main defensive problem that we have to solve. If we play this, h3 is forced. And then bishop h2 can be played, followed by this. And then at the very least, there's also knight h2. There's also queen f2. What about bishop h2, knight f2? Here, knight f2, rook f2. Ooh, and then queen h4. Bishop h2, h5. It's interesting, but I think... Oh, maybe. But maybe they go g3. Maybe they go g3, though. I think on bishop h2, h5, yeah. Let's go back to this line. Here, knight takes on f2. Rook f2 here. This one looks very promising, actually. Because they don't have time... because the rook is hit if they play bishop g4. If they play bishop g4, then I just play this and then won a lot of material. Yeah, the puzzle looks very easy, but it's not. You have to stop this one idea. I think the bishop h2, knight f2, and queen h4, as suggested from... Who suggested that? Was that Dev? Yeah, I think Dev's right. Because there's no, like, on any move that isn't bishop g4, we play bishop g3 and then mate into. And any rook move, it's still bishop g3 mate into. I think this is right. Wow. Nice job, Dev. Okay. What is this? This, maybe. Who's that guy that I said I would play at 50 as well? If he's still around, then I'd do a challenge. Yeah, I mean, bishop g5 is the obvious move, but it gives this. That was you? Yeah, do you want a game, Edgar? What's your username? I'll take a break. Every 5 puzzles that we get right, I'll play someone. Maybe every 3. I don't know. Should we do every 3 puzzles? I'll play someone. Edgar, what's your username? Okay. Alright. Let's do 3 plus 2. What rating is he? Looks like he's 2300. So quite strong. Yeah, let's do every 3. Okay. Knight f6. Ooh, we're gonna get a Jobaba London. Okay, we get this line. I wonder how well he knows this line. Seems like it's pretty well known. Okay. Does he get? Yep. Oh, okay. And here. Okay. Looks like he knows the whole line. I remember Queen d6 being some new kind of new age stuff, but I also don't really get it. So I'm just gonna go back to this. Queen a5. Which is quite normal. And then here it goes like bishop b5, you take it. You know, black plays f3, f6, sorry. And yeah, plays like bishop e6, bishop e7, king f7. Oh wait, yeah, you play bishop b5 at this point. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But you can also play bishop d7. I think bishop d7 is the kind of like new tech. It's the new tech. Yeah, he memorized it all, yeah. How do I remember these lines? It's kind of like they make sense to me. If it makes sense to you, then it gets a lot easier to remember. I think f4 was main though, because now I get to play f6 and like consolidate and then play king e6. And I mean black is no better, obviously, but I prefer black here. Yeah, we got this little pawn chain. Can play like knight c5, knight c4, take it, and then like bring in the bishop or something. Seems to make sense to me. Yeah, let's get developed and try and get out this bishop like this. Playing the, yeah, repetitive playing does help for sure. Absolutely. Okay, this is very weird. What they are doing. I feel like I should drop the knight back or play b4, b5. Do I use a website? No, not really. I mean, I've used Chessable at some points, but yeah, let's play b5. But I've never really used it. I don't think it's essential at all, basically. Just remember it like a man. That's not very helpful, Dev. Is that some toxicity, toxic masculinity there? Yeah, just man up and improve your memory. So true. Yeah, I think that understanding you only play the same lines every time. Understanding the purpose of the lines is very important. Like, going back here, I can remember the theme that there's some tension in the center, and I remember the queen check idea, so you can sort of like backtrack everything, right? And like I remember that I get a tempo with the bishop, and a tempo with the pawn, and that the queens can get traded, right? Yeah, online chess base is good for over the board, probably, yeah. Yeah, you don't really need serious prep for online. You just need to be able to get positions you're comfortable in. Like, black's position is not very impressive here. Not amazing, anyway. But it's comfortable, right? And I think I can start trying to expand a little bit. Like this. And then if I can start exchanging rooks, then my opponent has created a weakness on h4, which I think is a bit of a mistake. Yeah. I can improve the king a little bit. I assume they'll play b3 at some point. It's probably quite necessary. Just cheat? You got 2800 because you cheated over the board and online? Well, congratulations, I guess. That was pretty bad, actually. That's not good. I just blundered this pawn. Damn. Hands alt? Yeah. This is pretty bad. Okay. Just go to the washroom 10 times a game, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, I guess that c4 pawn was pretty weak. Okay. Well, now I have a past Eddie. Hans is your goat. Yeah, I mean, who's seen the... I mean, Hans is, like, kind of funny. But he's a bit too serious. Like, who's seen the Hans push-up video? Surely everyone's seen that, right? Be interested in some opinions on that. Opinions on Hans push-up controversy. Okay, this is not good. You have? Yeah. It's pretty funny. My position's awful. Ronian had bad form. I would probably agree. Position's very awkward. You haven't seen it? You gotta see it. Okay, I need to start pushing this pawn somehow. Something like this. Iranian's 2 decades older? Yeah. Pretty much. Shit. I'm dead, man. Really? Okay, I'll take it. I'm getting out of there with a draw. Jesus. GG. That was terrifying. Just cheat, I'm so bad. Thanks. Wait, there was a missed draw? This was all pretty normal. I guess, yeah, maybe I should have played knight c6. Knight c6 is what I normally play, but I played a slow game like this one time. And yeah, saving the draw pretty much. Yeah, I guess this was not a very good position. Should have gone like this, and here or something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is what the position should have looked like. Yeah, opponent was super prepared. He knew what he was doing. And yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting to save this position. Oh wow, bishop f2 is a draw. Oh wow, it gets crazy, yeah. They would have had to play this. That's pretty freaky. Wait, why can't you just ignore it? You can. Push. Queens. Queens loses, surely. Oh, what is... This isn't madness. Yeah, he was bolting out the opening, yeah. This is complete madness. Look at this. You were scared of the pawn? I was scared of your pawns. Low time and nerves? Yeah. I think we were both scared. But okay. Draw it is. Draw it is. Let's go back to some puzzles for a little bit. Oh, right. I think this one is just d4, right? d4 and then bishop g5. Okay. Okay, check. Here, here, here. No way to protection. But if here... You're 200 points lower than your peak? Yeah, you seem pretty strong. We've played before, apparently. In 2024, in 10-second bullet chess. Should we review the game? 10-second bullet chess. You played the Martian Gambit against me. Oh my god. I was getting cooked. I was getting killed by the Martian Gambit. Mr. Mate. And then you gave me a queen. Yeah, seems like a pretty average Martian Gambit, to be honest. Okay. And then got mated. That's a funny game. 10 second? Yeah, I'm just mating too, bro. It's not chess, just mouse speed. There's 1 second increment, I think. So as you can tell, it's pretty high class. Okay. This seems, yeah, not very good. Very real 10+1. It's real. Here. How is black meant to win this? What is this? Wait a minute. Is the pawn moving up? I'm stupid. The pawn's moving up. The pawn's moving up, not down. Oh. We're going up with the pawns. Of course. Okay, takes here. 10+1's legit? Yeah, exactly. Here. But that's no good. How on earth is black winning this? How does white save this? White just takes the pawn. It seems pretty straightforward. What? Oh, the king can't go there. That's right. Yeah, oops. Okay, white just doesn't save this then. But hold on. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not a hold on situation. Wait. Here. Takes. And then here. And then I guess you have to be patient with the king and see that there's like a wall. And then after the king goes back, then you push. Right? No, this is the only move. King d4, exclam. So that you can go king e3. Because if you go here, then here, and then there's this. Or no, you just take the knight. So you need to be able to go here, and then get the pawn to a protected square. Where the knight's protected too, or something. Okay, there was a little trickiness later on. King d4, yeah. All right, one more puzzle, and people can start sending in their usernames now for the playing list. Is this a mating net like h5? Yeah, h5. h5 makes sense. h5, king g5, check, king h6, bishop f8, mate. Looks good. I don't see a way out. There's no way to stop rook here, so. Oh, there is. Oops. But we can just take that with the bishop. You are Chet 1999. Okay. Bishop takes it, yeah. Okie dokie. It seems that you don't exist. I'm afraid. I don't mean to be the one to tell you that, but you does not exist. Okay, who else wants a game that does exist? Can we go 70 today? Is that how many games we've played? How many games have we played? Uh-oh. No. We've played more than 70 games. He probably got banned for cheating. He only got banned. Yeah, that's rough. He got banned for fair play. I mean, I won't lie, that doesn't seem that surprising. Oh, by the way, I got 2500 bullet off camera. Yeah, it's kind of sad I didn't catch it, but I was just in the zone the other day. I was just like playing bullet. Played a lot back in May, yeah. I mean, you played a lot of those 960 games, right? Okay, I've sent you a challenge. You're gonna try and get 2500 bullet today as well, yeah. Yeah, you can't be left behind. Especially can't be left behind by a bullet scrub like me. Okay. Let's play this. You know, bit of principles, bit of principle chess. Okay. Symmetrical. Are you still playing this stuff? You still playing this stuff, Chess Fortnite? Makes me sick. Your new ID is GM Hikaru. I'll be sure to send him a challenge then. Yeah, I can't believe you're still playing this stuff. Okay, let's get the bishop out. He's just hit a rage bait? Yeah, it's pretty funny though. Is rage bait meant to be funny, or is then it not rage bait? We telos people. We only like outcome. If the rage bait does not enrage, can it really be considered rage bait? Let's go c5. Okay. Just keep pressuring. Hold up. Am I like really close to winning a pawn after this? I think this is close to cooking. He's getting broiled. Hold on. Here, queen takes, and then bishop g4. Seems he's getting like hard boiled. How does one become 2500? That's a good question. Hello, by the way. Hello. Exactly. Is it rage bait if it isn't enraging? I would say the best way to become 2500 is to keep winning and stop losing. But honestly, probably it's gonna be endgame play. I think playing classical is very helpful. If you don't play enough classical, play more classical. Okay, are we taking? You know what? This isn't as good as I thought. You're gonna try that? Yeah, stay winning, stop losing. Just get good. You never play classical? Yeah, you should play classical then. It will definitely help, I promise. Also, stay winning, stop losing will help. Let's keep attacking this pawn. Now there's no c pawn push because d3 is weak. I've wasted a lot of time though, so hopefully I won't flag. Yeah, the reason why classical's so great is because in your openings that you like to play in Blitz, you'll get a much deeper understanding of them. So like all the lines that you calculate that you don't actually play in the game, this is Blitz, yeah. So all the lines that you calculate that you don't play, you'll have in your mind ready because you've gone at such depth looking at them. It'll be very, very easy to recall them and play them in a Blitz game. Okay, let's go here. Take it. Take it. And e6. Okay. We have small edge. We have small edge. Time to start piling up on this c pawn, while also applying a little bit of the pressure. Can I take that, or should I take that? More like... Okay, if I take this, you take it. I take it. It's not already been New Year for me. Hold on. Let's take it. I am Australian, but I'm not living in Australia. I am living in the UK. So New Year is yet to come. Let's go here. Okay, pawn up. Pawn up. Time to get the grind on. If only I didn't have 21 seconds versus a minute and a half. That would be pretty optimal. Okay, can I just take this? Maybe I should change. Let's go here to stop this. Oops. My advantage is gone. Maybe not. Quite gone. Oops. How do I find random classical tournaments? I enjoy them. The problem is they're always expensive and they take a lot of time. GG champ. That was an unfortunate way to go, but yeah, it would have been interesting to see how that endgame would have gone without the blunder. I would say, in general, yeah, classical tournament. If you can find a classical tournament that's local to you, that's always much better. Because the travel, I think, is the worst part. Unless you're trying to treat a tournament as a holiday, also never really goes well. Because you don't really spend much time actually outside or doing sightseeing or anything you'd want to do, like relaxing on a holiday. You just spend it like preparing in a room. So I would say ideally try and find one that's local to you, especially if it's one of your first tournaments, because it's quite likely it won't go that well as well. Because there's always like that board vision change that you got to fix. Okay. Yeah, this was... You were going rook a3 but misclicked? Yeah. Sorry, man. I think the position was probably slipping a little bit for you. Yeah, there were definitely some better moves here, but I wasn't really sure. Okay, seems like I got kind of lucky with a sequence of moves. Yeah, it was starting to get really tough to hold. You wanted to go rook a3, but then there was like this as well, and all of this, I guess. Yeah, I think the position was starting to fall. But GG. Okay. Black to move. Aha, this is a funny one. I think... Wait, is this one? There's this, maybe? Here, 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 here. Queens here. No? Why is this thing? Wait a minute. King here, 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 here. Here. Quen. I got my revenge the day before yesterday. Yeah, that was a rough game. That was a rough game for sure. Takes. Queen. Queens with check. What is this, man? Not G2 because they promote with check. But if I don't take the G pawn, then they promote the G pawn with a check. So what am I doing? You know? I have to take the G pawn. Maybe I can run over there in time, actually. Am I in the square? I am in the square. That's handy. Okay, so if I take this pawn and they push it, and then I go here, and if they start bringing the king, and I keep going, and they push it, and then I push it. If they push it, I play this. And then if they go, and if they ever end up with the king here, I promote with a check, and that's the only square they can use to protect the pawn promotion. Is this a cook? Yeah, if the king went here, it was a promotion with a check. I used your own spells against you, Potter. Okay. Take it. Always sack the exchange. Especially when the opponent's threatening mate in 1 with queen d2. So let's say take. I mean, I can win a bishop. No, I can't. I'm hallucinating. Take it. Where is my king going? My good friend, the king. We'll be back a few minutes later. You're going for dinner? Yeah, sure. See you. Maybe I take with the knight then. But always sack the exchange. Here. Oh, hello, Prachish Raj. Of course I remember you. I mean, I don't like remember much about you, but I remember your name. Check. Maybe just knight takes then. Knight e6 and queen f7? What does this do, though? We think if they step up, you take it with a check, and then you're also taking this with a check, which looks quite good. But maybe this. Yeah, I don't see it from there. Rook f7 looks right. Because I think this knight is much stronger in the attack than the rook. Okay. King c8. King c8, queen check. If the bishop goes there, I have 96. And the queen starts hunting me. With the queen c, queen here, here, king e2. Yeah, there's no safety. If I had like h3, I think the king could wiggle around. King could wiggle around. Okay, rook f7. Takes. King c8. There's queen e6. If king d8, then I have queen d5, and I'm doing good. If king b8, then queen e8, and if king c7, knight e6, knight takes bishop. Okay, that looks good. Both of them look good. So rook f7, bishop f7, queen f7. King b6 is the only one left. And then queen e6. And then if king c5, then I have queen d4, mate. So rook f7, bishop f7, queen f7, king b6, queen e6. King a5, queen takes d5 check. King a6. There's queen d6, b6, queen... No. There's queen e6, b6, queen c8. King a5. No. Takes king b6. Queen e6, king a5. It looks so precarious. Queen d5. I mean, queen d5 should already be enough to have a good position. Maybe queen c4? I think this is good enough. Oh. Hold on, let me turn off the analysis. Okay, here. Oh. I didn't look at that. Wait, oh. They just ignore it. Why didn't I look at that? Oops. So it is 96. And then queen f7. Huh. Dev back at it again. I think this was Dev's suggestion. Yeah. What a beast. Dev, have you improved since I last saw you? Solving these like crazy. This puzzle seems a bit weird. I guess we have to checkmate the king when it gets to d1. You deleted the game? Dev? Were you banned for fair play? Check. King gets to d1. You addicted? Fair enough. You were wasting your life playing chess, so now you're gonna waste your life watching someone else play chess. I respect that. Wait, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Bishop g1. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah. Yeah, bishop g1's nice. King f1. I mean, is this just winning? I think so, right? Like, king f1 here, bishop h3 here, rook g2, king h1. But then there's maybe rook f2. Wait, there's no bishop h3 because the queen's covering. I have no idea what they're doing. Oh, right. Still a win, though. Okay, queen e5, king g6, knight h4, king h6, queen f4, king g7. So maybe it's queen e5, king g6, queen g7, king takes f5, queen takes f7. If king g5, h4, king h6. That doesn't seem so good. Okay, queen e5, king g6, knight e7. Yeah. Knight e7, and then if king h6, knight g8, king g6. mean, that's only a draw. That's only a draw. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, because then after king e6, there's queen e5. Right. So we're saying here, 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 here. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with that. And if king h5, there's g4. Yeah, that's nice. Nice one, Pratyush Raj. Okay, this is check here, 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 here. Blocks. And then what? It's an elaborate trade. That's what. Maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just this. And they don't have a defense or something. Yeah, it's just an elaborate... Oh, wait, a minute. There's no defense against this, though. So, like, after this... Wait, sorry. After this takes... Check, blocks, rook d8. There's no defense against this, because the... Right? And after h3, rook d2... Then there's queen g5. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I get mated. Well, I guess it is just queen f3 then. Okay, queen f3, how does white defend? I mean, if rook f1, we play rook f2. There's no more queen h5. I have no idea what white does. I guess no queen g3. I don't know what they can even do. Queen f3 is forced. Yeah. But now we play this, right? And then after king takes here. And then this. I think. That might be a draw. No, it's not, because we get the rook with check. Okay. Alright, let's play another viewer. Play another viewer. Who is in here that wants a game? Whoever's been around for a fairly long time, I'll give it to you. Who wants a game? Hello, Folkbeer. Welcome. We're currently doing a bit of playing viewers. and solving puzzles. I don't know if you're on the Twitch or the YouTube. I have no idea what the Twitch title even is, to be honest. Can you have a game? Yeah, I think you've been around here for a while, so... oh, I just got a bunch of people coming through. The mad scientist. I don't think I've played the shapeshifter, so... Yeah, I'll play all three of you. Just let me take on your usernames. Yeah, send your username, Pratyush Raj. Okay. You want to go as well? Okay, I'll do you after Pratyush Raj. Brilliant guy. Brilliant guy, yeah? So you have brilliant dreamer and brilliant guy. Oops. I have to make a move. You can't waste any more life today? Yeah, see you around. Alright, I should have you all now. Okay. Let's go. King's Indian Defense. You know, this stuff is surprisingly annoying. And I've kind of just started playing h5 against it. I used to think it was just awful and, like, not even address it. But it's been surprisingly painful to play against. So I don't do that anymore. Okay, let's go d6. And yeah, I mean, they get this annoying piece, but yeah, it's not very much. Not very much to deal with. Let's go knight c6, why not? I was considering c5, but I think I'll get e5 in the future anyway, so... And probably knight h7. Okay. Well, I might as well, I guess. Go for this. Expect e4. Suppose e4 should be played. Maybe then f6, honestly. Seems decent. Just like f6, e5. Because bishop d2 can't be played, right? So it'd be like f6, bishop f4. Because if bishop d2, there's knight f2. Yeah, but now there's this, e5. I mean, I have to also consider this queen g6 possible. But I think I'm fine after bishop f5. Because the bishop backwards defends the mate. So I think it's fine. Let's push. And if bishop back to g5, then I guess queen e8. It's an interesting one. Okay. Yeah, the knight jumps look pretty strong now, which is a little scary. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Chess Fortnite. Yeah, I think after knight d5, queen f7, c5, well, I was doing good, which was very, very scary. Can I try something aggressive, though? Not really. Maybe this is playable. You will surpass me in bullet? Best of luck, my friend. This position's rubbish. Yeah, everything about this is just terrible. Isn't c5 dangerous? Everything's dangerous. This has not gone well. Okay, I'm trying to induce this, get a little bit of pressure off this g-pawn, drop the bishop back to g6. Bishop c4 is probably quite good here, but maybe I can play d5. Okay, and after rook takes, I at least can go knight c6 and try and put a knight here or something. Opponent has some ideas of trying to kill me, which is a little scary. But okay, let's add a bit of extra pressure down the c-line. Get out. Okay. Yeah, I think black's doing good now. Let's activate the rook. Get this one in over as well. Attack a pawn. Okay. Flags. GG. That was scary. Yeah, the attack kind of went away at the end. Okay, wow. I thought black was taking over, but black never really had that much. Yeah, you are meant to ignore this, but it's always just kind of, you know, it's kind of annoying. Like, suddenly things are looking dicey, you know. It's very easy to go wrong. He flagged, yeah. And then d5. Yeah, I mean, you're meant to, when they get attacked on the side, you strike on the side. You're not familiar with the time controls? Damn. Wait, queen g6 was playable? How? Oh, wow. There's no bishop f5 here. I only really looked at knight here and bishop f5. Yeah, this whole game was kind of sketch. Okay, who's next? Is Brilliant Guy still here? Hello, Antonio. It's good. Brilliant Guy, you do not exist. I'm afraid. Alright, alright. Don't spam, please. Yeah, I'm 19. Oops, that was a misclick. Oh, right. Your account didn't show up. Cap? It didn't. Brilliant Guy 101? Oh, I missed an L. Oops. I'll go fix that. How many tabs do I have? There you go. Alright. I'll get you for next time. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the capitals shouldn't matter. But I've got you now. Your e4, e5, and d4, c4. You've noticed that I've played a lot of Catalan? That's because I'm trying to get the Catalan more tournament ready. But don't give away my secrets. Just Fortnite. We can't let them know that I'm playing the Catalan. Try and clog off these light squares. Here, then here. Okay, let's kick them away. It's a free pawn. I guess they can play this, but then I'll play this. Another free pawn. You've been spectating my games and I started changing my openings around from, yeah, April, May, yeah. I've been mixing it up. That is true. Okay, let's capture it. Get the bishop out a little bit. Probably king f2, queen f3 maybe. Could push. Probably just this is easiest. Yeah, I figured I have to bring some variety into my OTB openings. Otherwise, it can get a little bit too easy to prepare. If you just know, because I found I played the Bishop's opening, or at least I used to play the Bishop's opening almost exclusively. But people just kept liquidating against e4, e5. Or at least not people, but there was this one guy in particular. He just drew me every single game with white. And he was actually a stronger player as well, so I have no idea why he was just drawing with me nonstop. But it was getting kind of annoying. So I had to stop. Well, he's not stopped completely, but at least have some kind of other opening that I play as well. Either that, or you can double down and just try and become a monster in one opening, which is kind of like what MBL did basically with the Nidorf, right? He just became a Nidorf animal. Yeah. Okay, let's target this pawn. Take. Yeah, exactly. 2500 rapid, and I'll have the what is it? The Infinity Gauntlet. It'll be complete. Did that guy just go 94 and exchange queens? That's someone else. But yeah, someone does do that with me as well. That stuff's really annoying. But the guy that I played, we basically just get he plays the knight a5 stuff, which basically forces this. You're planning to do this to him? No, don't ruin the bishop's opening. The bishop's opening can be so fun. Don't do this to your friend. Be a friend after the bishop's opening. Okay. Knight a5 and take the bishop pair? Yeah. I'll show the line. Wait until you play a3? The thing is, right, there's so many upsides. There's upsides and downsides to every single move order, right? So it's like you make one change to fix a problem, and then some other leak springs open, right? Go for the collie? No. You should get rid of the collie. Well, not get rid of it, but like you need something else. You need something other than the collie, man. You play collie in if you play collie in classical tournaments, you're just not gonna get an advantage. Which I guess maybe you don't need an advantage from the opening. But I quite like having something to fight for in the opening rather than just, moving the pieces around. But if you're playing a low rated player, I think openings like the collie can be pretty good. Yeah, it's great for bullet for sure. It's probably fine for blitz too, to be honest. It's just classical's another beast. Okay, let's just push the pawn. Push. Push. Queen. And the quickest technique for this is good old knight's opposition. Actually, the quickest technique is getting 2 queens. Hello, Raven. Make 3 queens? That'll be challenging. Hey, he's offering me a draw. Interesting. GG, Ahmed. Hold on a second. I'll show this bishop's opening thing as well as quick analysis. I think Mad Scientist is up next, if he's still here. So, yeah. I mean, this opening never really got off the ground, but then giving me the doubled pawn was a bit of a mistake, I think. Okay. So, the problem that I have with the... After Mad Scientist, do you? Yeah, should have made the draw, yeah. Yeah, sure. I think you are e4, e5, and then d4, c4, right? Okay, so this is my problem with the bishop's opening. I think it's this line. For starters, this line is also very annoying. Wait, no, not this. Knight takes here, knight d6, bishop to b3, and bishop e7. This line's very annoying. I can't get any advantage with this. And also, if you want to like fix that and play d3, then this line is extremely annoying as well. Knight a5. I haven't been able to get this one to work. Like, you just go knight e2, but I never get anything from this position, really. Yeah. It's not that bad. You play, like, this Botvinnik setup. But I find it quite hard to win with white. White's really solid. Like, if I'm playing a very strong player, then I'll take this in a slow game with white. But I just find it hard to actually win, you know? Yeah. Whereas the kind of games that I want are the games that go like this is the fun stuff. Where you get like knight g4 stuff, or you know, like this kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff you want if you're a, you know, bishop's opening player. I mean, sorry, knight g4 here. Like, this is the kind of play that you want. Like, how does it go? Like h5, f5, and maybe that's not exactly it. But I can't remember. I had a game that was really cool that had queen h4, king f1, and like some nonsense. I don't know what I've done with it though. Anyway, who's next? Mad Scientist? Is this you? I'm not sure. The knight takes e4 line is your exact prep. There's an old game in that. Yeah. Mad Scientist 91. Okay. Yeah, it's quite annoying. That line. Okay. If you wanted sharp positions, why did you choose the Catalan? I think Catalans are very sharp. You might not be playing the right kind of Catalans. After him, can you play? Yeah. Wait. Did we already play a game, though? Right? Aren't you brilliant, guy? I think I agreed to play e4, e5, and then d4, c4. I think. Yeah. What is this? Didn't you just allow this? Seems a little awkward. Should you also start playing it? You mean the Catalan? I think everyone should play the Catalan at some point. You didn't play? Okay, well, I'm playing you after E45 then. Just give me your account and I'll add it. I messed up your username? Then who the hell was I playing? This, maybe... Actually, that would blend the bishop a6. Not really, because I have bishop d3, but... Oh, maybe c4 as well. Maybe c4. You play the Neo-Catalan? Is that just the Reti? Or am I mixing this up? Let's play c4. Might do something like this. Kind of reminiscent of a Slav. Sometimes it becomes reverse Benko. The plan is c4, g3 against most stuff. Oh, right, you do that one. Yeah. I actually don't like that one very much. With black, but... I mean, sorry, yeah, with... Yeah, I mean, sorry, I meant to say, I like playing against it with black. Not, yeah, I'm not a big fan, but... Okay. I used to play something similar that was basically knight f3 and d4 if they ever threatened to go e5, which I still think is a decent system even to this day. Where you can avoid a lot of the theory, but at the same time, I think the theory is kind of important as well. Because learning theory, if you learn theory properly, then I think it actually does help your understanding. So you're not just memorizing it, but like learning why the moves are getting played. I think it can be very good. Okay, that's a bit weird. It's a very weird move. Okay. Two bishops. Hold on. Bishop g3, f5. I guess I have to play bishop d2. But still, this looks very nice. Yeah, opening theory is kind of deceptive. Like, people saying it's not helpful, I think you'd be going wrong if you completely ignore it. But if you make it everything, then yeah, of course it's not going to go well. Okay, let's reposition this bish. When the bish is here, it's just going to dommy the pony. Endgame theory? I mean, endgame theory doesn't really exist, so you don't have to worry too much there. Let's be honest. Everything is just practical endgames. No one cares about theory. How do I control time? Well, I think learning opening positions and main ideas helps, but more specifically, Hmm. I don't know. Just move faster. Arjun drew F and H against Magnus in Blitz. True. What? He blundered a knight. That was not smart for me. Okay. Let's go in for the kill. Maybe this is fine as well. And I missed it? Yeah. So true. Okay, checkmate. Yeah, I would say what was it? The opening that you're talking about, like Neo Catalan. The reason that I don't like it is when it reaches I just don't like playing these positions with white very much. Like I know you probably even play B4 here or something, right? Is this what you're talking about? How do I have unlimited game review with gold? It's because it's a gold membership that's like very old. It's from like 2021, so I think they carried through the benefits. Otherwise, they'd be scamming me in the contract. Yeah, I just don't really believe in this stuff. Like, I don't know. And I know it's technically playable, but I just think that black does fine. You should learn a real opening if you're gonna play 2000s. Yeah, GG. I mean I didn't know this was theory, but I saw that like B6 weakens this diagonal, and that can't be ideal. Okay, let's play E4, E5. Why not just play the English if you're gonna play C4? That's true. That's true. Under 2200, people rarely know the ideas, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get an English. I quite like this one. Just a C6, D5. And play E4. And try and play like this. D5 is common, but then you get to play bishop to B4. And like D6, C5, Queen E7, or capture it. And it's all quite decent. Okay. I mean, bishop B4 looks good. Can you play next? Okay. Sure. This looks fine. I have knight C6 of Queen A4. Knight A6, I guess. Okay, this looks fine. Descubrir. Actually, I blundered. I should have played this first. I thought there was this, but there would have been... Or maybe not. No, because there's queen c2. Why do you always miss bishop f6? Yeah, you should have played bishop f6 a while ago, probably. Yeah, it was a nice tactic when it appeared, but I think maybe I should have played it sooner. Like, because here attacks the queen, but then there's queen c2, so maybe not. I'm not sure. At least there's knight b4. Whereas on this one, there was queen c3. So I kind of messed it up. As soon as queen a5, you should have played bishop f6. Yeah, definitely. We would have got like some kind of compact center position. Yeah. Did we cross 60? No. We're on 58 though. We're on 58. What's your record? Chess Fortnite. Okay. Oops. Okay. 61, damn. Yeah, this opening was kind of messed up. Okay, should have played this. And then like h6, I guess. No? What? 97? Yeah. This was what we wanted. Yeah, and then queen e7. Yeah, you play bishop f6, it would have been fine. Like, this is kind of what I was expecting. Oops. Something like this. Where, yeah, it's a bit preferable for white. You've been waiting a while to play? Okay, okay. What is your user again? You'd take the doubled pawns? It's hard to say. I think white's... Yeah, white's definitely better, yeah. Yeah. It's not awful, though. Like, if white can stick a knight on g4, then maybe white's doing okay, because any bishop takes on g4, white then has advantage. And then f2 is always under pressure as well. But definitely white's better. Okay, Brilliant Guy 101. I swear that I did play you. I swear. I did play you, right? I'm not crazy. Or did I not? Yeah, I did. But okay. You can play another game. Yeah, I'll add you to the list, Seb. You'd be after this game. Okay, well, I've sent you the challenge. I've sent you the challenge, Pratish Raj. Oh, right, yeah, maybe we played sometime in the past. Yeah, okay, we last played, wow, we last played in September. Let's go for one of these. Little Brea. Little Brea action. I mistyped his username. Yeah. But did I play someone else then who had a similar username? Or am I crazy? I must be crazy. I think I meant to play H3. I'll add you little brands. Brand on the board. Alright. I played you, Brilliant Farmer. There's so many people with brilliant in their name. Crazy. Tyreek, the Trout Man. Well, Trout Man, you gotta give me your username, so otherwise we can't play. Oh, there you are. Tyreek. I'll add you as well. I'll play you in after Seb. Who's after this guy? What would you recommend with black against e4 if you don't want to learn any theory? I would just say play e4, e5 and hope for the best. Just like against all the gambits, just try not to die. You like the long hair on me? Thank you. Okay. Castles. Okay, if I play e5, bishop f3. Yeah, this hasn't gone so great, I guess. Let's play this. Bishop g6, maybe knight d2. You'd say Caro-Kann and Scandy's good if you want less theory? Yeah. But I just think if you're trying to learn good chess habits whilst also playing without much theory, I think you should go for e4, e5. Because you'll pick up good habits playing e4, e5. At least I hope. Start pushing. Hold on, this is currently what the queue looks like, in case you're interested. I'll move it over here. Yeah, e4, e5 is just the way. Yeah, this is what the queue currently looks like. I'll leave it up on my opponent's move, but I can't have it visible all the time. Okay, let's play this. I need to get some kind of imbalance here, otherwise it's going to be really hard to win. So that might be with, say, f6, I think. f6 seems like a good way to try and get a bit of imbalance. If knight b4, I guess I go rook f2. Then d5. I mean d4. So let's say knight b4, rook f2, d4, knight e2, knight takes, rook c1, knight b4, knight d4, rook a2. That doesn't work, I don't think. I'll take it. And go here. And then h5. I think I just take it. There's a nice idea though. It was a cheeky idea. Do I play rook f1 or take? Rook f1 takes. Probably I just take. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep this sort of madman. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Hikari takes. Yeah. It is not gone particularly impressively though. Let's go here. Well, shit. It's not gonna be easy to win this. Yeah. God. I'm not. Oh man. B4 would have been better if I could play double pawns, maybe. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Wow, what a game. So White had an opportunity at some point for a small advantage and then went away. I think I know where that was. Yeah, I should have just taken back this pawn, and then I was doing fine. That was crazy, yeah. And this would have been a small bit better. But instead, we got this position, and there was just nothing. Oh, you wanted me to play b4? I'm not sure about this. I thought he just sacks. I was getting quite scared of this. You did 92? Yeah. It was a good game. No, you played really well. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this one. Because it looks like this pawn's just running, right? Like, the knights can sometimes just lose. Yeah, I would have probably lost this position, I think. Okay. Who's next? Seb? Okay, Seb's currently playing a game. Let's watch him. No pressure. He's playing a FIDE Master. Damn. Wait a minute. Isn't he just winning? He's just winning. He's cooking, actually. He just takes the rook. Oh, he wants the mate. What a savage. Oh, Queen F5. Oh. Not to be played. Ah, that was definitely on his radar. Come on. Seb is cooking, yeah. But Queen F5 would have been nice. Like, this was the checkmate. And there's no way to stop this. Okay, I guess rook h6. Oh, he's just liquidating. Oh, maybe Queen F5 now. Yeah. Very nice. Whoops. Damn. This guy's a menace. Okay. Well, I won't lie, I'm a little bit terrified to play now, but let's go. Let's go for some Slav. Okay, he wants El London. That was rapid, yeah. Let's go c5. We'll go for this one. I'm not sure. I'm a little scared. Abominate. I've never even heard that. Is that even a word in the dictionary? Abominate. Oh, what is that? Like the active form of abomination? Let's go here. Okay, I've had this position a bunch. And you go like b6, bishop b7. All the London players somehow get this position. Typical. Kinda, yeah. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, get the bish out. Now it's kind of hard to break, but okay, I just did it. Because I was gonna say this one you gotta go queen, because bishop then bishop f3. Okay. Yeah. Black is slightly for choice, because these 3 pawns make their way up the board quite nicely. Got a good chance of making a passed pawn. So I'll play h6 for the time as well, just so that I've got a bit of room and there's no annoying knight hops. Let's play a6. I'd like to start expanding a little bit. The expansion shall begin. Keep expanding. Am I a candidate master? No. But I think I could get pretty close, so I'd like to get CM pretty soon. I don't know if I would actually get the title if I got 2200, if I would try and hold out for FM. But probably would. Studying psychology? No, it's philosophy. Let's go. Let's jump in the pony. My FIDE, I'm 2000 FIDE. But I think I can do better than that. Like I've not played enough tournaments to really solidify a rating. Let's go here. I guess I gave this square. Let's go here. How long have I studied chess? Well, I've played for, I don't know, like, let's take this. I've played for about 5.5 years, but I've only been like properly trying to play well for maybe 3 years or so. 3 or 4 years. Okay, let's do a little pokey poke. I definitely prefer this position for black with the nice open bishop, nice queen. Can you play next? I think you're next in the queue. Let's go here. Threatening a mate. If I can provoke f3, then it's gonna fall apart even more. Have to run. Good luck. Yeah, see you around, man. Thing is, f3 is queen d2 very good. Maybe. It could be. This could also be quite good, but then maybe just this. So probably to make the most progress, should go queen d2. The only slight issue is queen d2, there's rook here, but I think I can just sack the rook quite happily. Yeah, that looks perfectly okay. Because they'll always be able to check king h7, g6. Actually, maybe it's kind of not. Maybe it's making things unnecessary. I might go here instead. I'm going to go here instead, because there's a nasty idea that after king g2, I can play, boom, rook d3. Hello, Martin. You got a bit confused? I was explaining some intriguing ideas. Let's capture that. Yeah, I'll add you, Daiwok. I'll add you to the list. Okay, I reckon taking this one is good. Let's keep the bishop alive for now. Queen e5 is forced. And then queen d7. Bishop d7, queen d2. Maybe f6. Okay, let's go here. Oops, let's go back. Let's do this. Take. Here. Here. Okay. Finally managed to pry this guy apart. He played very well, though. Let's promote. Nice. Okay. Who was Daiwok? I need your username to add you to the list. Hello, Martin. I think I've seen you around here before. Yeah, the ID looks cooler with the multiple 25s. Thank you. Yeah, this was a very equal game for a while. It's kind of hard to get a lot from this position. But the queenside expansion makes things a bit difficult. You just take space and then, you know, keep provoking weaknesses. Can you play? Yeah, well, I need your ID, your user ID, your chess.com. Yeah, this one had a cool idea, which was, what was it? If king g2, the idea was rook e3 or rook d3, which is pretty savage. I didn't actually see this, to be honest. And then, okay, the only move is queen f6, which is kind of dodgy, but still, you can't capture it. Okay. Lord checkmate. Sure, I'll add you. Okay, I think Tyreek's next. Oh, hi, Spirit. How's it going? I'm good, thanks. It's over almost a bit later than 10 o'clock, right? Where you are? Alla Zerva. What is that? Alla Zareva. Hello. Sure, I'll add you. Yeah, there's only 2 other people after this guy. It's 10:50 p.m. Wow. You're really low, Elo? That's fine. That's all good. There's a big variety, and honestly, it's kind of nice not having to, you know, be super locked in for every game. I've had a lot of tough games already. There's been like 2200s, 2300s. Some seriously good players out there. My channel's great. Thank you so much. If Tyreek is still here, then could you please accept the challenge? You're missing my over the board recaps? Yeah, I do want to get back to doing some over the board. Actually, I played some rapid tournaments that I haven't covered. One which went pretty well. I got second in it. Some of the games were interesting as well, so I could cover them. Yeah, Tariq, have you got the challenge? Should I send it again, maybe? Let me see. I mean, I should actually have. The problem was, I didn't. Well, you weren't able to record any of them on a score sheet, so I just had to do it by memory, and I don't know if I actually recorded all of them. But Lord Checkmate 2010. Okay, sure. Tariq, I've sent you the challenge again. Okay. I could cover some of those over the board rapid games if anyone's interested. You had a school chess tournament and won all your games because you scholars made everyone. It sounds familiar. It does sound familiar. Scholars Mate was actually so meta back in the day. I remember I had like 4 or 5 friends. We all started playing chess. And when I learned the way of the Scholars Mate, oh baby. Yeah, unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Like, I must have won 20 games in a row with Scholars Mate. Oh, it's 10 minute. Okay. I mean, ideally we're not playing 10 minute, but it should be fine. Yeah, actually, I'd rather not do 10 minute because everyone else got 3. So let me just send that challenge again. Tariq is playing a game. What? There's a lag between my audio and video. Damn. Tariq, you've left. You're playing a random guy. Hi, Edward. All right. Okay, there we go. Scholars Mate was going crazy. Yeah. Scholars Mate does go crazy. Not 10 minute? Yeah, I'm okay doing 3 plus 2 or 5. Oh. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go for Bishop's Opening. See if this guy knows all the refutations. The knight takes on e4, ba ba ba, and so on and so forth. This line is pretty good too, actually. I think d4 needs to be played. It's quite sharp. Yeah, the bishop's opening returns. The bishop's opening is my favorite beginner opening for sure. After the Scholar's Mate stage. Okay, the good thing about this one is that natural moves like knight f6 you hit with e5, and moves like c5 are also not ideal, because now this pawn can't go forward to d5. Okay, the question is queen d5 any good? Probably not, because they just go like queen e7. It's not super impressive. But it's kind of tempting. It's kind of tempting. Your favorite opening is the Danish Gambit? Oh man, I'm sorry. The Scholar's Mate returns. That's rough. That's rough, Tariq. Yeah, I think you had to play queen e7 there. Which even then, I was going to try bishop g5 and be a bit annoying. But after f6, like bishop e3, you're probably doing okay. Can you hop back in the queue? I don't remember your username, but yeah. Okay, Brand on the board. The Scholar's Mate. No, not the Scholar's Mate. All right. Let's go blitz. Oh yeah, you're e4, yeah. You've played a few Danish Gambits, but high-rated player. Yeah, the problem is, the Danish Gambit, at the end of the day, is just like a forced draw, I think. I might not remember the exact line, but I think there's a couple annoying refutations. But no one knows it, so... Especially in Blitz, you can probably play it competitively up till very high-rated Blitz. But if you only ever play... You're 244? Yeah, then you should be fine with Danish. You didn't see that? Rip. Rip, Tariq. Let's go back to some of the old classics. Let's play Grand Prix. Ooh, okay. Oh! That was not good. I was trying to play f4. You know, let's try and make it seem like that was intentional. Can you reach 2K before the new year? I mean, you have to win 3 games, so yeah. Or 2 even. It depends who you're playing, I guess. Run it back. I can run you back into the queue. I don't know if I can have special rules, like if you lose in less than 4 moves, then we run it back, or like if you get Scholar's Mate, we run it back, because then I could just get trapped in some kind of repetition hell, and it's like you just, you know, you choke me out until I can't take Scholar's Mating you anymore. It's like, I've come to bargain with you, you know? Tariq, I've come to bargain with you. You just keep Scholar's Mating yourself over and over again, and I can't leave because we keep running it back. Lord Checkmate. Have you seen the Gotham chess clip where he played his own bot and his bot played e3? You played e3 3 times. That's impressive. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, this is not gone very well. DH Germany. Thank you. Thank you very much. You joined earlier, but then corrected your username. you didn't think I'd do you in like that. Wait, what's your actual username, Dawik? I don't understand how are people keep typing their usernames in wrong. Actually, I guess the first one was my bad. Brilliant guy. That was me. Deimos? Yeah, I'll put you back in. Yeah, GG. Lord Checkmate 2010. I think I have added you. Yeah, I've got you in there. Okay, now f6. Let's go queen d2. The link to my YouTube channel on the Twitch doesn't work. Wait, what? I'll have to fix that. That might be because I changed the channel name a while ago and then didn't change it on the Twitch. I forgot an S. Thank you. Gotta redeem, yeah. Gots to redeem. Black's playing this pretty solid so far, by the way. Black's doing good. Let's do this. Like, rook here, bishop b7. I prefer black. White's position looks really dumb. As in my position. Like, there's not much of a clear plan. And eventually, when black strikes with d5, it's just going to be a better extrade. What are we saying? Extrade? Exchange? Change? Okay, let's do something like this. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Bring a rook in. Poke the pawn. Poke the peon. Can I play this? Maybe. I guess it's queen b6. And there's also d6. That was just a useless move. You're about 2,300 online and 16 FIDE. Okay, yes, that's the move I wanted them to play. Any books that I would recommend? I won't lie. I haven't read that many chess books. So I can only recommend like the 3 that I've actually read to some degree, which is Dvoretsky. I have his endgame manual, looked at that a little bit. Agard's GM calculation, which I've done a bit of work on, and the woodpecker method, which isn't, I've not done it in book form, I've done it as a chessable course, but I think they have a book and it's the same stuff. You blunder a lot in real life because 3D pieces are weird? Yeah. That's how it goes until you just need to get that experience. You got to like rebuild the pattern recognition pretty much. Okay, let's bring the knight around. Is the endgame manual too advanced? Probably. But there's a good amount of stuff that's simple knowledge that is useful, but then you don't need Dvoretsky's endgame manual for that. I'd say like go for Silman's endgame stuff, or 100 endgames you must know, or I don't really know any other ones, but I think those are some of the more intermediate friendly versions. And I say intermediate friendly because, by the way, I don't think that any chess book is beginner friendly, really. I don't know how Levy's one is, because I know that that was his whole idea, was to try and make beginner friendly chess books. But like they're just not consumable unless you're already quite strong. HTRYC by Silman's good. I'm not sure what that is, but okay, I have to do something like this. Okay, let's play c3 and try and improve this bishop. If bishop here, I would have had this. Hold on, I'm playing a 900? This guy's been playing good. I didn't even realize. Oh, how to reassess your chess. Yeah, I've heard that's good. This guy was playing phenomenally for a 900. Super impressive. Yeah, you played really good. Steps method was made by Dutch coaches. I've not heard of the steps method. Yeah, this guy was just outplaying me in the opening. Like, I really didn't have anything. The problem came when I was able to sort of shut down this d5 break. If you broke with d5 a little bit sooner, you might have had something. And then the light squares became too weak, unfortunately. You could have maybe gotten in g6 f5 a little sooner. Maybe black would have done okay. Okie dokie. Gothenburgus. My guy. It's official training material in the Netherlands and Switzerland. Is that like for their national teams or something? Okay, there we go. Send you the challenge, my guy. Anna, I think you're a little bit later in the queue. Like, yeah, you're right after Gothenburgus. If he will accept my challenge. There you go. Okay, e4. Let's go for another bishop's opening. Gotta go play the bishop's opening. Everyone loves the bishop's opening. Does he know the main line? There we go. Now we're gonna have some fun. Now we can have some fun. Do I play much daily chess? Not anymore. Because everyone just cheats as far as I can tell. Which is not very fun. Let's go here. Guess I'll take it. Castle. Huh. It's playing pretty spicily. Some aggressive stuff. I think I can just take that there. Take. And now I can just bring the rook in. Yeah, I think he got a little bit over aggressive. Because now the pawns are very weak. Now the pawns are very weak. Congrats on 2,500 bullet. Thank you. I don't know what happened. Somehow I just entered the flow state. It was the bullet flow state. Like I even beat some 2600s, which I was not expecting. Okay, that's mate. GG. Maybe don't push the pawns so much on the side you've castled. Can get a little dangerous. I could have taken that, apparently. Hold up, what? Here. Wow, this is just good. It's just some sacrifice. Apparently, you get crushed. Wow, the knight gets trapped. Okay, that's insane. Cheating is a huge issue. Smart cheaters, you know something's wrong, but it can't have to prove. Yeah. Sometimes it just feels fishy. I get you. Okay. Kirambos. If we can do unrated, that would be preferable. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's rated. Okay, whatever. Let's play as Silesia. Okay. F4. This is like the English Grand Prix, right? Okay, I don't know. Okay. Is this like the anti-sodium attack? The reverse sodium? Can we play a rated game? I mean, I'd rather not, to be honest. Because most of the time I'm just like risking 15 points or something with no upside. So I don't know why I would ever play rated against with like more than 400 point gaps. Because I get 0. Okay, take, and then take. I get 12? Yeah, okay, fine. It's still just not worth it, though. Because I don't think the odds are ever really that bad, you know? Yeah, rook f1 would get pretty nasty after this. Whoops. Your peak was almost 23, but went all the way down? Well, that makes it even worse, man. So I'll be playing against someone with 2300 strength and getting like 1 point. You get what I'm saying? It's just not a good deal. Let's attack that pony. It'd be your best chance to detail to beat me. Oh, you want me to take your name off the list? Wait, what was your name again, Edward? I won't be streaming much longer now. I imagine that I'll be finishing after this batch of people. You were Deimos, right? Okay, I think I can just take the rook. I mean the knight. Yeah, okay, I'll take you off the list. Yeah, I'll be finishing after the next 2 games, I reckon. Let's play this. And to be honest, like just getting more developed seems pretty good. I can make a mate in 1 threat as well, but I don't think it's all that. How often do you stream? I mean, it kind of depends. Like, I intend to be streaming a bit more for now, but there have been times. You can't phase me then? Okay, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Yeah, there was a period where I wasn't streaming for like 5 months. So it's a bit sporadic, to be honest. I don't have a schedule. But We'll see. A schedule might fall. I think I can capture that. Let's get out of the way. Okay, that's a free rook, but I don't really want it. I would much rather checkmate. Can you go next? Have I added you already? I'm not sure. What's your name? Let's bring the rook in. Okay, but I need to know your name still. Otherwise, you cannot be added. I'm only playing on chess.com. Lord Checkmate? I think you're next. Yeah, you are next. Yeah, I only play on chess.com, and I'm also trying to get a be a chess.com partner as well. So at that point, I'll definitely only be allowed on chess.com. Okay, let's take. Try and set up this mate. Let's go here. And there's actually a really nasty move that after bishop b2 here. Oh no, it doesn't work. Hello, Saresh. Saresh. It's a tough name to pronounce. Okay, checkmate. GG. Yeah. Don't put the knights on the rim. The knights on the rim are dim. Let's put the knights here. Bring out the bishop. Push the pawn, castle. GG, GG. You want to play but you're new? Alright. Oh, you're new to chess. Well, that's not a problem. We have lots of players that are beginners. Lord Checkmate is next today. Lord Checkmate, you do not exist. Your idea is some. Bruh. Yeah. You played the closed Sicilian? Well, the thing is, right, which is actually quite an interesting thing about openings, is it takes two to tango. You know? A lot of times I hear people saying, like, what opening do you play? And the funny thing is, it's actually a nonsensical question. Right? Because you need your opponent to cooperate, because an opening is a sequence of moves, but moves are played by both players. So you can't actually play an opening. The opening doesn't even exist. Who's next? I guess it's e4, e5. Lord checkmate 2010. Ah, it's a dash. It's not an underscore. Is that what you're saying? Okay, there we go. Alright, I'll send you a challenge. Yeah, I got it. Can you get a rematch? Okay. Fine. You'll be the last one. Wait, actually, hold on. Some guy who's called Sum wanted to play. So I don't remember what your username is, but it's something like that. Okay. Is it like Champ Om or something? Let's play Silesia. Oh, okay. Harry, you'll be the last one for real. And I didn't add you? Jeez. Alright, I have to win these ones quick then. I'll win these ones quick. Jerome, I don't think you've given me your username. And you also haven't given me yours, Harry. Come on, cough them up. I don't know. I do not know what your names. Okay. Let's do something like this. Oh, it's the same. So you're saying, okay, I get it. Okay. Let's go. Let's go for this. Actually, I think F5 is the main move. I've messed this up before. You meant to play F5 there, which is really stupid. It's like F5, you play EF and then King F7. Or maybe it's F5. It's something with F5. But it's really weird. Liz Brands, I think we've played Lil Brands. We've already played, I think. We've already played. Okay, let's play this and this. There's some knight f6 sketchy business now, but I think I'm okay. I'll be able to play this quick. Jerome, you've still not given me your username. Okay, let's make a threat now. I guess g4 followed by a5 might be good. And I'm not sure what to do against that. Probably g4, bishop g6, a5 castles, ab, rook takes, f5. Maybe it's still okay because ef, and then f5 again. Makes some sense. Okay, wait, but I thought I was just making a threat. I mean, I'm gonna take a freebie. Call me crazy, but a juice is a juicer. If you want to play, by the way, Jerome, you gotta give me your username. So that way I can say, like, that's the last one. And I can write it off as a confirm. And I won't forget that there was someone else who I said that I would play, but I hadn't. And then I just end up in like an endless loop of playing people forever. Which maybe that's the goal. Ah, you are tempting me. You are tempting me, my friend. But that's just stupid, actually. I'm not that tempted. Castling's kind of scuffed. Let's do it. Do I have any OTB plans for 2026? Well, I want to play in the British Chess Championship section. That's my big goal. So that I can play like some of the top British GMs and stuff. That'd be a lot of fun. Let's play F5. Let's get a bit crazy with it. It should be fine, I think. Here, check, I have this. And if here, then I have this, so I'm fine. Or rook F6 even. Interesting game. Huh? No, I broke. Ah. Shit. Well played. Damn. GG's. GG's, man. GG. Damn. That went wrong really fast. I guess his endgame's horrible, actually. Your rapid 2300? Yeah. You played good. Wait, I was worse here? Wait, I was always worse. I thought I was better. Huh. Oh, rook f6 maybe. Wow. Okay. Who then is it? E45? Uncastle king and h4 to break it? Yeah, I mean, it's not so clear, I don't think, but I guess this... There's also this. Should have played queen f5 to stop f5? I don't think so. It looks like f5 was quite bad. I don't think this was particularly scary. You play a good game though. Yeah, no problem. GG. It's f5 you're meant to play here. I knew you meant to play f5 at some point. It's like some weird stuff where you play like this. No? Not here. Okay. Okay, looks like e45 is playing a game. Maybe some. This seems like a very strange username to put in, but okay. Oh no, is this you? What is it, Suresh? Oh. Yeah, I just didn't understand this position. Why is this even good? Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, my pieces are just really muddled. Oh, hello. Hello, David. Yeah, we can play again. I'm not sure what your chess.com. Oh, there's some. He's the guy I was trying to play. Yeah, that's the one. So now I'll let you do a little Q jumping. Because these other guys I think have already played a game. Maybe not Harry, but no, I don't want to play rated games. This was I thought that was like the purpose of that should have been quite clear. Ooh, what have I done? How do I close split screen? Okay, I don't know what happened. You've been busy drinking? Fair enough. Sounds like you're getting nicely warmed up for the game. Yeah, I would lose loads of rating. I'd lose a game. Yeah, like a draw would be equal to a loss in rating, I think, right? So the problem is, even if I were to win 100 games, I would gain 0 points. But if I lose one, which does happen, because like I just sometimes blunder something big, I would lose everything. I think I can do this and give up G7. There's like some fun stuff. And then Queen B6, the double attack. You drew against the 1600 and you lost. Yeah, exactly. It's tough out there. Okay, now it's a bit hard to develop. Do I read the chat? Of course. I would say it probably does make me play a bit worse. But I do read it. Can you send a challenge after this? Well, I've got the queue, right? So you would be 4th in the queue. Yeah, I'm just like constantly talking to myself. That's so true. I'm just insane. Let's check here. If here, then here. If here, then here. No more people skipping the queue. Don't worry. No one else will skip the queue. Harry, you are... You're in 2 games, okay? Sherlock Holmes will not be skipping the queue. Smith-Morra Gambit has now been registered. What? How is this a Smith-Morra Gambit? Oh, I guess it is, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough position to play this. That was probably a decent move, though. Is the dragon still my favorite? I have a fondness for the dragon, for sure. King F2 does this. But I have been running into some problems, which is that I need something better against the Maroxy, because when people run down to the mainline endgame, it's just miserable. So I need to fix that up. And there's also this other line, which has always been a problem. And it's just, like, you know, white's just better. Like, it's like +1. So the Accelerated Dragon has some problems, like any other opening. But they're also bigger than most other openings. I think it's still my favorite for Blitz. I love it for Blitz and probably Rapid, but in Classical, maybe not. I've been trying to play the knight off. Yeah, I've been picking up the knight off. I wouldn't say I've quite got it down yet, but Played it in one classical game, got in huge trouble. Somehow almost drew them. It was a bit of a trial by fire because I was playing a 2300 and then decided to play the knight off, which, you know, it's a bit fishy. You play the Sicilian Khan? I considered trying like Taimanov, Khan. I could definitely think about it. Okay, checkmate. I'm really sorry, Elin Koppa. I'm looking to finish up pretty soon. So you call me at the end of the stream. If you catch me on another day though, I'm sure that we could play. Okay. That's good. No. Liz, you already a little. I don't know why I keep reading that as Liz. Liz Brands. Lil Brands, I will not be playing you. I already played you one time today. And yeah, I'm afraid these are the last 3. Peace taker, where you at? Okay, maybe I'll play champ then for now. Actually, hold on. Where's Harry at? Let's play Harry. Harry, I've put you off too long. You didn't see the challenge? Okay, hold on. Let me send it one more time. Hold on a second. In 2 minutes? Okay, well that should be fine. Then you give me the last one? Yeah, I guess so, chess Fortnite. As it was meant to be. Alright, we're gonna get a Philidor. We're gonna get a Philidor. Well, well, well. Let's see if you can play it like Magnus, yeah? Just so everyone knows the backstory, I have a long-running feud with this guy on whether or not the Philidor is any good. He's convinced that it's good, and it's like an opening sent down by God. I am not convinced. I think the Philidor is terrible. So this is going to be a grudge match prover. Is the Philidor playable? Is it a good opening? I'm going to spoil it. It's not going to go well. Okay. Let's go maybe A5. It's not good, yeah. I know. I've been saying it. Many people are saying it. You're ready now? Okay, are we ready for you as well, Harry? In approximately 4 minutes. Even your terrible Scandi is better? The poor Scandi. I mean, I don't particularly like the Scandi, but even the Scandi doesn't deserve to be spoken in the same sentence as the Philidor. That's just wrong. You want black? You play e4 and you play Scandi? Okay, sure. We'll go Scandi beatdown mode. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Let's play g3. Let's improve the queen a little bit, maybe. Poke at the vulnerable f7 point. And the great thing again about playing against the Philidor is that when you don't crush it in the middle game, well, you just get to play a better endgame forever, you know? Okay, I'm gonna try and prod out g6 as well, and that way there's no rook g6, although maybe it wasn't necessary. I know, I have to win this, otherwise I lost to a Philidor. It is quite terrifying, actually. It is quite terrifying. Okay, I think I can play this. I think there's just this, right? It's New Year in 8 minutes. Damn. Well, Happy New Year incoming. Yeah, let's get in the ending. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Oops. Maybe just king h2. G6, knight e3. Like an endgame would be really, really pleasant here. For sure. Hold on, is the queen trapped? No. Yeah, let's just get into the ending. Advanced Happy New Year, yeah. Okay, let's get these rooks off. And now we get to chill. Oops. I think it's fine. The pawns are dropping. Let's do this. There it is. GG. Yeah, he missed the fork. Well, it was losing at that point anyway. That got very sketchy though. I almost let a Philidor back into the game. That got very scary. GG's, yeah. There was a nice opening advantage. And everything was looking very nice. Until, yeah, I blundered here. There was this, and I would have had to play this weird move. And allow all of this. Yeah, GG, GG. But then this endgame... Yeah, I was a bit nervy, but the split pawns at the end of the day were too much. Okay. Is it finally time? Is it finally time for Harry to get a game? Harry, you still around? You still around, mate? Go easy on you? Alright. I won't do anything crazy. I mean, I could say I've been playing for 3.5 hours straight, so go easy on me, but... Harry the H-pawn? I mean, you said it, right? Like, for Hazza. Hold on, what? Harry, mate. The H-pawn's on the move. I don't know what that was. Let's get in there. All right, we've got an interesting opening position at least. This is rather curious. Somehow it's devolved into being normal. Or evolved. What opening is this? This is Harry the H-pawn makes a break for it. That's what opening this is. I don't think it is working, to be quite honest. I think it's just bad. Can I play this? Can we get weird with it? Let's send it. Boom. Explode the center with your king in the middle. That was really dumb, actually. Wait a minute. Do I have this, though? And then this. Better lucky than good. Take. I'm scared. Harry, don't hurt me. Wow. Okay, I accept the material. Because I'm a greedy guy. I might lose. Have a little faith. Maybe Harry's drinking has made him more powerful than he could ever know. Yeah, I don't know why I just gave up that pawn, actually. Wow. Some energetic play. Pony protects. This horse on d2 is a hero. Can you play this? c4 now? This is a little dicey, yeah? Little dicey. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is a very messy game. Okay. Need to get some pieces off. Ooh, yeah. Chuck. Wait a minute. Why did I not go here? Ooh. That was unfortunate. The game was gonna be close to funky there. The game was getting very funky. Wow, we played with 59 accuracy. Now that is the kind of rainbow that I like to see when I play a chess game. Beautiful. The perfect mix of six great moves and also like 6+ blunders. Of course it is even, yeah, every game is funky. Mistake, mistake, blunder, mistake, mistake. Great move. Blunder, blunder, blunder. Great move, blunder. Mistake, mistake. Great move. Like, blunder, yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Champ, you are the last game. Let's go. Looking for one last game. Let's play d4. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. Let's run it back. Okay, there we go. Okay. Bishop f5. I don't know as well as bishop g4. But I think you can play it in a very similar way with g4, which I quite like. Yeah, bishop c4, e6, g4. Just hunt him down. Hold on a second. Let's take. I think I can take this and be pretty happy. Maybe not, though. Maybe just bishop d3. Line up this way. Yeah, I'm not particularly concerned. Not particularly concerned about bishop g3. It's castle long. Castles, castles. Okay. Can I beat you one more time? No. I'm done. Can I just snag this dude? Hold on, is the queen almost trapped? Almost. The queen is almost trapped. But not quite. Snag this buddy over here. Ooh. Queen is looking very suspect. Somehow it's annoying though. Okay. Let's do this weird maneuver. Ooh. Yikes. Shoot. Okay. I think knight c4 is even quite strong. I'm almost glad that I ended up with this version. Bishop a2 is a threat. Yeah, Happy New Year. Okay, I think White's getting some chances. Oh my god, I almost flanked. Hmm. Shh. Damn it. I have a trick. Okay, I guess it was destined for a draw, yeah? But I'll never accept it. As always, I'll try and push it and probably lose. It's pretty standard protocol. Okay, GG. GG. That was a stressful game. That was a very stressful game. I do not know how the position was hanging on from there. That did not make any sense. Damn, I was getting cooked. What a crazy game. 2 brilliant moves for Champ. What a beast. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I remember this as some preparation, but... Okay, I was meant to castle. Couldn't remember my prep properly. Yeah, you were very winning. I was getting dominated. Yeah, it definitely did not feel good. Resourceful? I mean... just try and stay in the game. Just every single... The whole line was prep, yeah. I just wasn't well prepared, I guess. You just have to try and stay in the game, move by move, and then good things can happen. Yeah, I mean, I was getting crushed here. I was, like, it's just barely hanging on with the queen. And he finds this very, very nice sequence of moves. Like, I'm completely squished. And somehow, this is okay. What do I have to say about your Scandi? It was terrifying. Clearly, if you're not well prepared, I think a Scandi player can do some serious damage. I'll have to take that back. The thing about the Philidor is the Philidor player can't do any damage, even if they're well prepared. But the Scandi can be a little scary if you don't know what you're doing, for sure. Wow, now the game is not winning. That's actually crazy that this position, there's no way to stop this dual threat. That's pretty weird. And in fact, he was losing if not for this move. That's crazy. Yeah. Damn. Alright. Well, GG's to everyone who played today. Thanks for coming along to the New Year's stream. I'm going to finish now. 4 hours stream. I think that's the longest one I've ever done. I'm feeling pretty tired. So much Philidor, yeah. You thought you were winning, but suddenly there was a crazy comeback just because you're on the wrong square? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know how that happened. But okay. I'm going to end the stream here. See you all another time.